Hello YouTubers, this is Bob Hickman. It is so great to be back with you. Well, you guys have been saying, Bob, we want more messages from the spirit world, and you know I'm always happy to help with you guys. So, before we get into the letters today, give me just a moment and let me attune to the spirit world. Okay? My spirit guide Fletcher Series says hi to all of you. All right, my first letter tonight is for Original Girl 261. Hello, dear. Thank you for writing. Now, what I want to tell you is, when I step into your vibration, I'm getting all this mental activity. It's like your mind is racing, and you got to slow that down. You want to just try to work on settling down, slow that mind down. I'd like you to do some meditation right now on orange light, because what they show me around you is you have very much a gift of artistic energy here, and orange light's going to help you to balance that. Now, what's interesting is in the future I do pick up artistic work around you, and I do feel that you'll go into doing working in the fashion industry. I do pick up makeup around you, but interestingly I also get clothing designs, so that's something that may come in here as you're working with the orange light. I would like you to do some research on Krishna. He's from India. He's a great avatar of God. And I want you to study images of Krishna. And I want you to study his face and his eyes, because I feel that he will be an inspiration to you also in your makeup design. Okay? It's spelled Krishna. But you got to slow down, okay? So I want you to every day stop, breathe deeply, and sit for 5 minutes and just draw orange light into you, because that's going to help balance that energy around you right now, okay? But don't worry, you're coming into balance, but pray to Krishna and meditate, ask him to come to you, okay? And study his image, okay? Thank you so much for writing. Okay, our next letter is Music Man 18,000. Hi. Yeah, you asked about contacting spirit guides. Well, you actually have a little bit of mediumistic ability, and they show me that your power center is right here in the third eye. The third eye is right between the eyebrows, and I'd like you to literally each day meditate on trying to see light projecting from that. And as you look into that light and you can see it, it's going to be like a doorway. And you'll be able to kind of sense and see images in that. And I see that working for you to help you make a better connection here, okay? Good luck with that. Thanks for writing. All right. Next letter is Rob Holliker 1. Hi, Rob. Yes, thank you. Well, to answer your first question, yes, I am. I will do a future video on life after death and how a soul makes transition. But until we get to that, let me just tell you that death is actually an easy transition. It's actually harder to be born than it is to die. A lot of people don't believe that, but it really is true. And I'm going to do a video on that, so we'll go into that at that time more. But you also asked about your past life here. And, one of you had a lot of past lives, probably about 50 or 60. But one of the lives that I see as being very significant right now is one of your lives was in the Renaissance, early 1500s. You were connected to acting, used to do theater. And I pick up around you that theater energy, that creative energy, is very present now. And I do feel that as we get further along in this year, a little later, there seems to be some connection where your ability to speak and to perform and to communicate is going to be very important for you. So I'd like you to meditate on that, because I feel like that acting energy around you is important, particularly in the area of jobs and also creative efforts that you'll be working under. Okay? Anyways, good luck with that. Thank you so much. Okay. My next letter. Mr. Let's Do This Thing. That's a great name. Well, you have some things going on. One of the things that I pick up around you is you're working on two major life themes here. One of them is an expression theme, and one is an artist theme. And I really feel like you also, interesting, like Rob Holliker, have a lot of energy around you for the arts, particularly acting and communication. Now, your expression theme, I feel, is starting to come out here, and that's going to take off with the artistic theme. So I'd like you to really be looking into things where you get to express yourself, whether you're joining a group or taking a lead in a discussion group, or even looking into theater or media work, because these themes, I feel, really push you over the next year. Okay? So, anyways, I hope that helps you a little bit. Thanks for writing. All right. Let's see here. Our next letter is Christy for you. Hi, dear. I'm so glad you wrote. Well, I got to tell you, as I'm walking into your vibration, I pick up a lot of red light around you, a lot of pink light. And this indicates emotional healing. It indicates you've been through a lot of trauma. And, I want you to work on trying to visualize more white light coming in around you, because that light will be very healing. I don't blame you for being angry. I think you've been through a lot. But I do want you to know that your father is crossed safely into the light. He's with spirit. And interestingly, my guides keep saying, he said he's been coming around. And it's interesting, I want you to be watching your dreams, because they keep showing me that this is one of the ways that he's trying to connect to you. And I don't know that you necessarily had a clear connection, but I do see a clear connection coming here for you. And they also keep saying something about he moves stuff on the dresser. I don't understand it, but I feel like there's something of his that he's giving you, or it's a picture, it's a little something, it's a small little object. I'm getting it's like you keep shifting on your dresser or in the bedroom area here. And I feel that that's him actually trying to reach you. Now, one of the things that you can also do to connect with him is ask him for a sign. So say, and establish a sign. Say, okay, Dad, if I see a green, Cadillac pull up go up the street, that's a sign from you. And you said, Dad, can you arrange that? Because, the spirit people can really make things like that happen. So try to build a connection and communication. And I really do feel like as we go into October here, the veil will be thinning, and I do feel that you're going to get some connection there. But, I'm sending a lot of love to you, a lot of healing. I know you've been through a lot. The pink light indicates the trauma you've been through. But I see you coming into a better place. And as we get into October and November, I do feel that you make a stronger connection with him. Okay? I'm sending you a lot of love, peace, and light, okay? Let me know how it goes. Okay, my next letter, Mr. Lou Grant. Hi, yes. I do pick up this spirit guide around you. What's interesting is that the name actually is connected to a past life of yours, and you lived in Atlantis. You were actually living in the ancient colony of Atlantis. You were working in the sciences in that life. You're very much into scientific advancement. But your guide, Marco, it's an M, I do believe that is the correct name, it was connected to you, and I believe he was like almost like a brother around you, because I feel that your guide he's like a big brother. He kind of guides you, and he's looking out for you. But he's a lot of fun too. I like his vibration. But it's really from your life in Atlantis that you know him. And I believe that Mirko was also connected to a similar field of work, so you share that in common. Okay. Also, I just want to tell you here, I also do pick up around you another spirit. It's a female, and the name is Daniela. And I feel that this Daniela is around you. And it's almost like she's taking on like a new friendship role, which she's helping you expand your social circle, and she's going to be bringing new people into your life. And I really feel like October for you is also very much kind of a new beginning time, particularly in the social area, okay? But anyway, so you've got Mirko and also Daniela around you. All right? Thank you for writing. Okay, Mr. Vampire Realm. I love that name. You guys have the best, most creative channel names. What's interesting, around you I pick up in terms of your spiritual guides. I get around you the spirit guide, Saint Expedite, and I also pick up Santa Muerte around you. Santa Muerte is actually a Spanish guy, comes from Mexico. But I get both of them around you, and it's connected also to your past life. You had a past life as a voodoo conjurer in New Orleans, and it looks like that was in the 1800s. But you were a male in that lifetime, and you were very gifted with, spells and magic, herbalism. You did good voodoo, not bad. You didn't curse people, but you helped a lot of people, and I feel like you're still getting help and energy that comes over from that lifetime around you. Okay? Thank you so much for writing. Okay, let's see here. Our next letter is Dark Mistress 086. Hello. Well, in regards to your brother, I do feel that he's coming into a better place here. And interestingly, they show me at the end of this month, it's almost like he really settles into the whole school routine, and he's feeling a lot better. I'd like you to explore burning if you can get a light blue candle. And I'd like you to get that and put his initials on it and anoint it with olive oil and burn that and visualize blue light going around it, because that light will bring him calm, and it also has an energy that draws new friendship as well and brings peace. So I do feel that, he's going to be okay. And if you can do that, that will help him, okay? You don't even have to tell him. You can do it privately. But, he's going to be okay. I do pick up this, emotional transition around him. I do think it's been a little hard. But I see him coming into balance here as we get into the end of September, okay? Thank you for writing. All right, my next letter here is Sky Angel to Love. Hi, well, hon, first of all, I got to tell you, nobody's attacking you, okay? You don't have any enemies, nobody's attacking you. What is happening is you've been a little overwhelmed and a little stressed, and you're a little overtired. But I do pick up around you Archangel Michael, who is a guardian for you, and also Fletcher says St. Anthony is around you, St. Anthony of Padua. So you've got help there as well, okay? Thank you for writing. All right, next letter is UR11. Hello. So nice of you to write. Well, listen, I got to tell you something. You asked here about that job interview, and listen, you didn't fail, okay? So I want you to put that out of your mind. It's not an issue of failing. What you're working on is a life transition, and that transition has to be in harmony with your higher self. And I know you're going to say, well, but Bob, I got to pay the bills. I hear you, and the spirit world knows that too. So it's not an issue of you're failing. It's an issue of that your soul is going to be drawn to you, something which is more in harmony. Had you gotten that job, it's kind of like I keep getting the feeling like, you're more spiritually advanced than those people, and it could have been even an ethics thing starting to, you might have experienced there. So don't feel bad. You didn't fail. It's Spirit's way of protecting you from being in a position where you get into something that's not for your higher self. Because we operate on two planes, the lower self and the higher self. The lower self is our fearful self. That's the self that always says, oh my God, I'm going to lose my house, everything's falling apart. The higher self says, I'm on a journey and I'm protected. And I really do see around you protection and blessing. And I want you to watch around the 25th to 28th of September. They show me that there's another job offer. Now what's interesting is I want you to go back to your resumes for the last 2 months and look through them and put some calls in, because they show me that there's some people that some things have shifted, and it looks like somebody said, oh, you know what, we still had you on file, and they want to talk to you. Interestingly, in this job also that you didn't get the position for, I feel also in the new year there's going to be a shift around that, and it looks like they may contact you again. But I think by that time you'll be in a different job. But just remember that, and we can revisit that when that comes up. But go back to these other resumes, put some calls in. I really feel around the 25th to 28th here, there's another interview and an opening. It looks like it's leading to something permanent. Okay? Thank you for writing. My goodness, guys, I don't know where the time goes. I am like totally maxed out, and that's all I'm going to get to do today because I've got people coming for private readings. Now, if you guys are interested, you can hire me. I do private readings. My private readings are an hour long, and you can call my office at 571-483-2112 to get on my schedule. And also I'm going to put the links below, so come follow me on Facebook, on Twitter, on LinkedIn. You guys know what's happening here. Anyways, keep it here at Spirit Channel. We're going to have more videos coming. On Saturday, I've got an awesome dance party coming for you guys. So, anyways, keep it here. Thank you so much. I love you all. Blessings to you. And next week, we'll have another Messages from the Spirit World.